Okay, this is a review of my Big Bill Merino Wool jacket, wool jacket they call it. It's 80% merino wool, 20% nylon. You can see that on the tag. This is an extra large regular. The place I ordered it from, which is called All Season Uniform. A big shout out to them because they had this at a great price. Didn't have talls, and I wasn't able to find a place where I could order talls, but allegedly they make this in a tall. So I ordered an XL because they don't have a tall, and I usually wear like a large tall. The chest dimensions for the XL I think are 46 to 48, and I'm a 46, so I'm on the lower end of that spectrum. The sleeve length is good for me. I'm 6'3" and about 210 to 215 depending on the day, and muscular build, so I don't have a lot of extra bulk around the midsection, and that's honestly my chief complaint about this. The fabric is good. It almost feels a little felted, so we'll see how that goes, but and it only has these pockets and these pockets, no internal pockets. I would have liked some internal pockets, so I guess I have a couple more criticisms. These buttons, so you can see they're all black here. That's because I took a Sharpie and colored in the Big Bill logo because those were stark white and I thought it just didn't look good. I'm probably going to pop those off and swap them out with some green buttons so it kind of blends in. And they got the huge Big Bill logo. I'm deciding whether or not I'm going to keep that or just take it off. But very comfortable, soft on the skin. I've ordered 2 sets of their pants based on how this fabric feels. I have an LO Bean 85% wool, not merino wool, just regular wool shirt jack that is very, very scratchy compared to this. I love it. I think it looks good. So I think it's a Mackinac print. So I'm keeping that one for kind of day-to-day wear, and this for, clearing snow, camping, hiking, in wintertime, stuff like that. These pockets, hand warmer pockets, are generous enough. These are pretty small, these breast pockets, no biggie. And there are 2 layers of fabric on the top half of the jacket all the way around, so you actually get kind of a double jacket on top, which is good for heat retention. The other thing I really like is this big collar. So when it's cold out, you flip this guy up and you're well protected around your neck. My LO Bean jacket has a collar almost half this size, or maybe just 2/3 of this, and it's just really not substantial enough. Got to wear a scarf and even a neck gaiter and that kind of thing to really be well protected. But this has a nice big collar, which is great. It's 80% merino wool, which is good enough. 20% nylon, so that'll give it some robustness. I would have preferred maybe a black zipper or some other color than this kind of brass looking zipper, but for the price, I'm not complaining. The last issue I have with this, and I think it's just more an issue of my issue than an issue with the garment, is that it's big. So this is an extra large, so the girth around the back is a lot, and I got this extra large intending to wear like a thick wool sweater under it and some base layers, right, to layer up. But I think that I don't know if it's based on the clientele they have or what, the girth around the waist in the midsection is just probably 2 inches, maybe 3 inches too much for me, even layered up, even with a thick wool sweater underneath. So that would be my one complaint. I don't think I'm going to spend the money to have it modified just because I bought it because it was inexpensive but looked good quality. And so, it's sort of counterintuitive to spend a bunch more money getting it changed. You can see the stitching in here. The stitching is very high quality. I don't know what I don't know if there's a whip stitch or whatever this thing is called, but it's stitched over here and here, so I have zero concerns about it coming loose. It's just really well constructed, and I'm really pleased with it. And I'm looking forward to getting out there in the woods and with this bad boy on and shoveling snow. So All Season Uniforms, you can search for them. Great prices on both the jacket and the pants, and the Big Bill jacket, highly recommended.